In this video, we're going to take a look at what the allowance offset is used for. To start off with, we're going to go ahead and click on the cut. This is a perimeter cut that's being used to cut on the outside. Currently, I do not have an allowance offset set, and onion skinning is unchecked. So we're going to just calculate the toolpaths and view the code or view the lines that the center of the bit is going to follow before we dive into what this allowance offset is doing. So once it is done calculating, we're able to see this orange line. In some cases, it might be a dotted line. That is the center of the bit. So for the perimeter cut, we're using a tool diameter of 3/8 of an inch. So that means the distance from the edge of our part to the center of this line is 0.1875, which is half the diameter of a 3/8 cutter. For the use of an allowance offset, we have to use the onion skin option, which now allows us to set an offset allowance. I'm going to enter in a value of 0.06. Now, what this is going to do in the use of this is it will first go around the outside of all the parts, offset a 1/16 of an inch farther, or 60 thousandths, or 0.06 farther than what it would be with the regular cutter at the onion skin depth. So again, with that change being done, I'm going to hit Save as Template, and we'll calculate once more. And now when we zoom in and take a look at our toolpath that has been created, we have our one pass, which is the final cut. Then we have this pass right here, which is the allowance offset path. So right now, from the edge of our part to the final cut is that 3/16. This line here is offset an additional 60 thousandths, or 0.06 from the edge of the part. And it is also cut down to the onion skin depth. We also have the option to be able to multiple pass cut on the allowance offset and a single pass cut for the final perimeter. So we could see by rotating the drawing around, you can see that we've just kind of rotated this around, and we're going to zoom in, and right now we only have two lines. One is at the onion skin depth, and then the perimeter cut, which is going all the way through with any added depth to it. So I should have like an added depth of maybe 5 thousandths, subdue 10, or whatever it takes you to get all the way through the material. I'm going to save that as a template. I'm also going to change the pass depth and enter in a pass depth of 1/4 of an inch. This path depth per pass is how deep we are going to allow this cutter to make in a single pass. So after making those changes, I'm going to hit Save as Template, then recalculate. Now when we zoom in on this, we could see 3 passes. So there's 1, 2, 3. As we highlight it, we could see that all 3 passes are highlighted at the same time. That is the offset, the extra offset of that 60 thousandths. Then we have this pass right here, which is a single pass or a cleanup pass that will do the final full depth, removing that 60 thousandths of an inch. And again, we could change that to 30 thousandths or 3/8 of an inch, saving that as a template. And when we recalculate, those lines are going to be a little bit closer together. And again, zooming in, we still have the 3 passes with our final through cut. I'm going to flip and view the zoom all, which brings us back to the top view. We could then zoom in and see that we are now a 32nd of an inch offset from the original toolpath using that 3/8 cut, which gives you the opportunity again to do a multiple pass cutting with one final cleanup pass. Hopefully this helps clear up what the allowance offset is used for.